with the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and His Holy Thing and Wat Doi Suthep to bless you and your family be more happy, lucky.
Welcome to Chiang Mai, the most popular city located in the northern region of Thailand. In today's video, I will be showing you exactly how much you can squeeze into one day in this beautiful city. We will be visiting a few of the city's most iconic temples as well as the Chinatown of Chiang Mai, and of course end the day right at the famous Anusarn night market. This city has literally so much to offer, and one could spend several weeks here and still barely scratch the surface. However, today we will try to cover as much ground as possible, so let's jump into the video. What's up everybody, welcome back to another beautiful day here in Thailand. We just made it back to the city of Chiang Mai after spending the last few days at a beautiful elephant camp, which you guys have already got to experience with me here on this channel. Now Chiang Mai is one of the most popular cities in the northern region of Thailand, and today I want to show you guys what you can squeeze into a 24-hour period in one of the most popular cities in the north. Now this city is pretty big, and it's separated between the new city and the old city, and there's also a lot of surrounding national parks and mountainsides that are definitely worth exploring. So we're gonna be dabbling into a little bit of everything, and we're gonna try and squeeze as much as we can into one day. Join me for an awesome adventure. In order to make the most of our time in Chiang Mai, we booked a full day tour with a company called Guia in Tailandia. They are one of the most trusted tour agencies in the country and offer tours all around Thailand. We are kicking off this tour here in Chiang Mai in the Chinatown area of the city. The first stop today is going to be the Waroros Market here in the Chinatown area of Chiang Mai. And let me just tell you, this market looks absolutely beautiful. They sell everything from pottery to fresh food to produce. And of course, you can even find quite a bit of restaurants in here as well. Now, we were actually just told that the locals love coming here to buy their fresh produce, their meats, and also to get their hands on some snacks. In the aisles here, you can find absolutely everything, and I'm excited to walk around here and explore it for the next few minutes. This is our guide, Lucky. And she actually just got done telling me that these bamboo worms, right?
Yes.
Bamboo worms?
Bamboo worm.
Are extremely popular, right?
Yes.
So when does a local person eat a bamboo worm here in Thailand?
Yes, we eat in Thailand. We eat with beer. We eat with whiskey.
Okay,
like
with
this.
beer, whiskey,
Yes.
vodka. It's a nice snack when you're out drinking. So let's go ahead and try the bamboo worm. And she's
Yes.
telling me that this isn't something touristic.
Fry.
This is something for the locals. The locals love it.
Nice.
That is very nice. Yeah,
Yes.
I like it. Actually, it tastes like a potato chip.
Yes.
Just
look
like you
a
said.
Potato chip.
Looks like a
Look
potato chip. Tastes like a
Yes.
potato chip. Has a little bit of salt on there. I approve. Let's
But
continue.
delicious.
It's super delicious. Let's
Yes.
continue on with the day. Now, before we continue on with the tour, we need that delicious iced coffee to start the morning. So right now we're gonna purchase an iced coffee from this cute little stand right behind me, and we'll continue on with our tour of Chiang Mai. So we just left the Waroros Market, and right now we are surrounded by incredible flowers. What is the name of this market, Lucky?
This market is in front of Waroros Market. We call Ton Lam Yai Market.
Ton Lam Yai Market. Okay, and what do people come here to do? Buy flowers?
By flower, another thing inside also. Not only flower, they sell everything like Waroros Market.
Oh, cool.
They sell like beef, pork, chicken
Okay.
for cooking. Also vegetable.
Awesome.
Fruta also. Oh no, fruta is
Fruit.
fruit.
So she's actually an expert guide in Spanish. It's amazing how many languages she speaks. And man, you speak them so well too. I like
ขอบ
it.
คุณค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you, thank you. got our hands on the lotus flower. It looks amazing. I love it. First time in my life I've ever seen something like this. Once we got our hands on the lotus flower, it was time for us to hop into the van and make our way to the first temple of today, Doi Suthep, which is only located about 30 minutes outside of the city center of Chiang Mai. So before we go on up, I'm actually gonna buy one of these bells where we're gonna write our names and hang it up at the temple.
At the temple.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna write Chris. I write our names, right?
Yes, your name and
Oh, I'm
your
so
name
bad.
together.
And Gladys. Oh, this is, I should have let Gladys write this.
Yes. For best,
Thank you so
for
much.
best.
Kapun ka. So before we can leave our lotus flower, we actually have to prepare it. And by preparing it, you actually fold all of the leaves, or yeah, the flower petals, until you get to the center of the flower, which you can start seeing now. Wow, how beautiful is this? Now, I'm not an expert in this by any way, but Lucky's telling me that it doesn't matter how it comes out as long as you take your time and you do it with love. Beautiful. Now that we prepared our lotus flower, it is finally time for us to make our way up the 309 steps to Wat Doi Suthep, also known as Doi Suthep Temple for short. This temple was built in 1383 and it is one of the oldest in the Chiang Mai region. Who exactly founded this temple still actually remains a mystery till this day. However, one thing is for sure, whoever chose this location definitely made the right decision because the views from the top are absolutely incredible. You can see the entire city of Chiang Mai as well as the surrounding valleys. Inside you will find a 24-meter pagoda that is gold-plated and many people walk around it 3 times to give thanks to Buddha. I was also fortunate to get a blessing from a monk inside and it went something like this.
Bhutan Prasiddhi, Dhamman Prasiddhi, Sanghan Prasiddhi, Putto Satimato, Thamo Satimato, Sangho Satimato, Heng Heng Heng. Heng Heng Ha 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 Lulu Iswaso Sadu Namo Buddhaya, Om Huru Huru Swahaya, Yudimi Sukha Pla Plothai, กำลังรวยเงินทองไหลมาเทมาไม่เจ็บไม่จนบุญรักษาให้โยมนะ With the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and all holy things and Wat Doi Suthep to bless you and your family be more happy, lucky, wealthy and healthy forever and ever. Sadhu Anumodhami. Okay, that's all. Welcome all the time to the city. Take it easy like your home.
Just made it to the center of the temple now, and these here are all the different Buddha images for every day of the week. This one here is for Sunday, Monday during the day, Monday night. Then we have Tuesday, which is the Buddha laying down, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then this one here is Wednesday night, which is mine. This is just where I left my flowers. After the blessing, we wandered around the temple for about another hour, admiring all the intricate details that can be found on literally every inch of this temple. We also made our way to a viewing platform where we got to admire the amazing views of Chiang Mai and the surrounding valleys before heading back into the Guia and Tailandia van to continue on with our trip. The next temple we went to was only a short 15-minute drive away from Doi Suthep, and the drive was beyond beautiful. A short 10-minute drive brought us here to Temple Padlot.
Yes.
Now this temple is extremely beautiful and wow, it's surrounded by jungle. So unique, and it's also one of the oldest in the area. Now, Lucky, I need your help. What year was this temple constructed again?
This temple was built in 1385.
85. 1000 in 1385.
About 600 years.
Yeah, 600, 700 years now.
600 years.
Wow,
yes.
incredible. Now this temple literally sits right in the middle of Chiang Mai and Doi Suthep.
Doi Suthep.
Doi Suthep. I said it backwards. Doi Suthep. And it's definitely one of those places worth visiting. Now you can hear all of the insects and birds around us. Wow, such a peaceful environment and so green. I'm really excited to be here. We're gonna spend a few minutes visiting a couple of the different sites here at this temple. And then I think it's time for some lunch, huh?
Yes, this temple is nice also for people who like to meditate. You can meditate in this temple also.
It looks like the perfect place to come and meditate.
Yes.
It looks like the perfect place to come and spend a couple days without connection of the rest of the world. It's amazing. It's so beautiful, so peaceful.
Very beautiful.
You have to come and visit. After spending some good quality time inside of that temple, it was time for us to continue on with our day and make our way over to a beautiful park to have some lunch. Now, it happened to be the Queen's birthday today, so it was a national holiday. And wow, this park was so full of locals. I absolutely loved it. A short 30-minute drive has brought us here to this incredible national park where we're going to be having a traditional Thai lunch with an incredible view of the mountains and this beautiful lake. Now, I want to let you guys know a little bit more about Guia in Tailandia because they are an amazing tour agency that have so much to offer. And if you guys want to live an experience like we've been having together here in Thailand so far, I highly recommend reaching out to their company a few days before you arrive to your destination so that they can coordinate everything for you and make sure your experience is incredible. Now, they offer many different tour packages, many different experiences, and they even have free walking tours in most places in Thailand. Now, you can find all of their information at guiaintailandia.com, and I'll leave the link for their website down below. Please feel free to check them out, and I guarantee that you will not regret it. Look at how beautiful our hut is that we're gonna be having lunch in tonight. The view is incredible. And what I love most about it is that we're literally like the only tourist here. Well, I guess the locals are also considered tourists as they're here exploring the national park. But yeah, everybody here is Thai. All the kids swimming in the water, all the families, everybody else, everybody here is Thai. We're the only ones that are not from here, and it's amazing. Wow, guys, look at this incredible food. Right now we got a plate of cashew nut chicken in front of us, a tom yum soup, one of Gladys's favorite here in the country. Now this one here is actually with shrimps, and the shrimps are massive. And we also got a fried rice and a nice ice cold Coca-Cola with this incredible view. It doesn't get much better than this, seriously. A short 30-minute drive from where we just had lunch brings us here to Wat Arun, a beautiful temple located just outside of the ancient city here in Chiang Mai, which is actually where we've been staying over the course of the last few days. Now, one thing that is super beautiful about this temple right off the bat is that it is completely surrounded in trees, which gives it that nice, fresh climate. It is 35 degrees Celsius today, and it is 96% humidity, which is why I look like this, and I've looked like this the entire trip. It's been brutal, but wow, coming and visiting these temples that are just surrounded by trees like this is a nice break from that extremely hot environment. Now, here at this temple, I'm already noticing that there's a bunch of different things that you can do. First of all, you can visit the temples, you can visit all of the many Buddhas that are around here, but they also have a pond where you can go and feed the fish. Now, a lot of the locals love to come and feed the fishes because here in Thailand, they actually believe that feeding the fishes brings you good karma and a happy life, which is extremely important. So I like that. Let's see if we can go down there, maybe feed some fishes, and enjoy a nice few minutes here at this beautiful temple before we head back into the ancient city, get changed, and go and explore some night markets. We are now freshened up, just took a much needed shower, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am smoked from today. We had an amazing time exploring all of the temples, but in this heat, man, it really gets to you and it really takes a toll on your body. Every evening since we've been here in Thailand, we've been relaxing with a nice, beautiful massage. And massage places like this can be found absolutely everywhere. And you can get, what, a 2-hour Thai massage with herbal compression massage for 900 baht. So around 25 US dollars, but that is inside of a small massage parlor like this. However, there are plenty of massage parlors on the street and places where you could just sit down and get a nice foot massage. So that's exactly what I'm on the hunt for right now. Now, we're actually on one of the main streets here in Chiang Mai. This is where you're gonna find all of the famous night markets, the night bazaar, the Istanbul Bazaar, and of course, Anusarn Market, which is basically the only one open right now. Now, I'm not gonna lie, things have changed here quite a bit. When I first visited 5 years ago, there was so many tourists, and yeah, it was a lot a lot busier, a lot more alive right now. Things are just starting to pick up again, but it's nice to see that the tourism is starting to grow. The reason we're here tonight is because this is one of the streets that you have to visit when in Chiang Mai, and literally one of the best night markets you're gonna find in the entire country. So right now, let's look for a foot massage place and let's relax.